I'll be talking about video games and their types of players. Now, you have thousands of video games out there and even a bigger community, and these video games have actually formed fan bases, as in their own group of players which kind of love the game. And each and every game actually has developed a little bit of skill which are unique from each other. Now, first of all, what types of games do we have? We have first-person shooters that require fast reaction. We have creativity, Gmod, which I'll introduce later. The all-famous League of Legends and Pokemon. Don't underestimate Pokemon, it's more complex than you think. So we'll move over first to the fast reaction game. There you go. Fast reaction-based games, we have two of them. First-person shooters and racing games. Here, first-person shooter is more like a point-and-shoot kind of gameplay where a player can use his reflexes to his advantage, and so can racing games, but this time for maneuvering. Now, a good example for first-person shooter games is Call of Duty. Everyone knows it. It's exactly the same game all the time, but what motivates the players to actually increase their reflexes is by going for pointless achievements such as headshots, double kills, or maybe even backstabs, which actually raises their level to a point where they outrank other good players. Now we go for the Dirt Series. Dirt Series interests me because it actually makes the player feel like a rally car driver. Now, it actually enhances the maneuverability of cars, maybe in real life, could possibly do that, because you have realistic situations, off-road, on-road, even gymkhana. It's pretty good for racers who want to do it in the future. Now, creative games, we have Architecture Playground, Minecraft, you have improvisational games such as Garry's Mod, and the Realistic Kerbal Space Program. So these are all for usually people who want to go for engineering, like kind of this, you can actually execute your passion here. Now for Minecraft, you can exert your creativity in 4 kinds of game modes. You have survival mode, which you can manipulate the surroundings to your desire. You can go for unlimited resources to make your dream house. You can make music or be a lazy person and just take the battle from Call of Duty to this blocky world. Now we move over to Gmod. Now this is what I'm saying, why improvisational. I'm talking about you can use this kind of oil barrel, this old rusty barrel, and use it as a rocket, makeshift rocket, and even crazy robots. You can even see that a train is literally the arm of this robot. Now you can do whatever you want. It's actually the creativity to the extreme for this kind of thing. Now to a more controlled environment for creativity, we have Kerbal Space Program. For those aeronautical engineers out there who want to be, you can actually make your own rocket, test it out, see if it can orbit the Earth successfully. You need a lot of physics for this kind of game. You can even try landing on the moon, which is possible. They're still making updates for Mars. So now we move over to 2 strategy-based games that I have interest in. We have League of Legends and Pokemon. Pokemon, a constantly evolving kind of game which actually requires you to know what kind of Pokemon you're using to defeat the other team. And so does League of Legends, but this time with heroes. Now, we're going to start off with League of Legends right now. Yeah, you have different kinds of roles for the players. Each of them choose to whatever design they like for the good of the team. Now, they actually exert team effort here so that they can do sometimes the all-famous gank, or as in a group team attack to eliminate the most valuable player of the other team. This promotes their warfare capabilities. Now, you have Pokemon, a constantly evolving game, like I said. Makes their players a lot smarter, because back in the day, the strongest Pokemon would always win. Not necessarily for this time, because you actually have to breed different types of Pokemon to get the most potential out of one of them. So, as you can see, we changed from 3D to 2D. Now, we have tactical shooter games. A fusion between first-person shooters and tactical. Now, you have Counter-Strike, almost a realistic simulator of counterterrorism here, and Team Fortress 2. More fictional side of team deathmatches. Now, first of all, we go to Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike emphasizes teamwork greatly. Every player is part of one team, and one team only, and they knew that because they realized that how real the situation is makes them motivated to work as a team, such as defusing bombs or rescuing hostages. Now, we move over to the more, not necessarily child-friendly, but more for the broad audience. You see, you have 9 unique classes here that actually counter each other, and it's a constant battle between red and blue. Now, the only way to win is to know how to use these classes to outsmart the enemy, which promotes also one of their capabilities. Now, we have fat burners. Basically, Nintendo thinks the society's fat, so they want to help them. Now, they decided we fit for a broad audience. They have elderly and they have the youth, so it's pretty good for anyone who. It's also good for the family. Brings everyone together while turning fat. Yeah, you can try it. Now, a lot of games such as yoga or kind of Japanese-themed exercise regimes, and it's even smart enough to record your body mass index like monthly, so that whenever the console asks you what weight you are usually in the next day, it'll actually exert more effort in your games. Now I've talked about the positives about gaming, there are some aggressive players out there. I've noticed it because I've played enough games to know that there will be one angry person in each game room, and also the all-famous Flappy Bird that has taken the lives of many iPhones and Samsungs over the sides. Okay, now what I've noticed, kind of concerning because I've seen kids as well kind of get angry. I've played enough Call of Duty matches to know that there will be one angry kid swearing at you for a lot of camping and headshots. So it's kind of concerning. It also ruins my appetite to play and kill people. I'm not sure if that's a good appetite at all. Yeah, so now that I hope this presentation gave you an insight of how many different players there are. Now, one important question after you've seen this, what kind of gamer are you? Thank you very much for listening.